Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. It's Target Thursday and happy 4th of July. Are you ready? Let's shop. We actually have a Target Thursday today, guys, for the holiday, if you will. We're going to start off in the Threshold slash Studio McGee section. We're gonna just do like some perusing all around the store. $25 for this bowl, which I feel like we hadn't seen it before. Everything else over here we've seen. This dish is here. I feel like either they restocked. I love this little bowl dish situation. It's really, really nice. $30. It's either 30 or 25. After I pointed to that tag, I was like, wait, is that the right tag? Did you see that? That one must have broke. It probably it did break. What I meant to say was it must have fallen on the floor. It is marble, so it did break. But there's that. This guy right here, we didn't see this one last time. So this is my first time back to actually perusing the decor at Target since my last walkthrough. 35 for this basket. I like it. I like that it's a different shape. It's basically like a vase, you know? So I thought that was nice. But when the Studio McGee collection first came out a few weeks ago, you know? So my store didn't have all the items. So of course I'm concentrating on showing you the things we did not see. 130 for this table. Thought it was cool. It's okay. I'm not in love with it. This one is also Studio McGee right here. Not sure if it's from the new collection, but here it is for 95. And what I was going to say was that either my store has restocked a lot of the items or the items are not selling. Is that a thing? Like, obviously it's a thing. But like, do we know? Do you guys know? 120 for this table. Do you know where I'm going with this? We just saw a very similar table, like basically identical table. I was trying to like confirm that it was 120, but it is. It is 120 and this one is 130. But we just saw the same table at Home Goods. If you haven't seen that video, go back and see my last Home Goods video. I show you this table. I mentioned the fact that the one at Target is 120 or 130 and the one at Home Goods is $50. Con eso te lo digo todo. With that, I tell you everything. Okay? Yeah. I don't have to say anything else. It's a done deal. This stool, though, I love it. It's $70. It's giving vintage vibes, kind of, right? Like, it's nice. I really like it. Every time I see it here, I want to get it. And that's where that ends. I will get it eventually. As I told you guys, I'm like in a hiatus from buying like too much, whether it's furniture, decor. We'll see how long that lasts because, you know, things change. Things change, if you will. Here's the welcome mat. We did see it before. I had to pull it a little bit because I'm like, is this a new mat? Is this the same one we saw last time? We saw these, but then I forgot what their price range was. So I had to take a look-see here. $20 for this one. And then this one, I believe, turned out to be $30. Yes. So do we have the tea on this? Do we have the bonchis? Bonchis is gossip, guys. It's really... Dominicans say bochinche. This is turning into a Spanish lesson. Dominicans say bochinche, but like some people, at least in my family, we like shortened it to bonchis. It sounds cuter, doesn't it? But what is it? What is the tea on what's happening with the Studio McGee collection? Like, is it not selling well? What happened? Why does my store have so much of it? I thought it would be like sold out. 120 for the floor lamp. My first time seeing it in person. It's really nice. It's actually really nice. Like the whole stand part, like the bottom and the stick part, it's all iron. It felt very nice. It looks really nice in person. I do know that there's also like a table version of it, you know, like not a floor lamp one, a table one. I'm not sure how much that one is, but it's nice. And then this little table also is part of the new collection for $300. I will say, I think for $300, you could probably get an even more substantial piece somewhere else. I know. I'm just saying though, because I have been looking in like local, not in person, but like I started to follow this like local furniture store in Charleston on Instagram, and I am amazed at how good like real wood, solid wood pieces for the price point. I'm like, wow, I'm in shock. And so that's where that comment is coming from. This knuffer is so cute. Love for $10. Here are some of the other pieces we've already taken a look at. And then, of course, I had to peruse through Hearth and Hand. And here's this plant for $150. I think it's really nice. I was trying to look at the front of the tag, even though it wasn't cooperating with me. I always do that because I'm like, doesn't it say what kind of plant it is? What kind of tree? But I didn't see that it said anything in regards to what the name of the plant actually is. Here is this little set. It's so nice for $10. This would have been useful today for all of those of you who are barbecuing. Who did barbecue today? Or are you still like barbecuing as you're watching? Can you imagine? You have like the people over, but you're like, oh, I need to watch the store walkthrough. I need to watch Target Thursday with Damaris real quick. Hold on, everybody. Oh my. This stool is back. It's $50. I do love it. Look at what it does. And it's not on the floor, so of course it's not like leveled. But look. I love that this little step comes out and then you can put it back. It's $50, but I think that for what it is, it's worth it. I think it's really like aesthetically pleasing, just like everything else in the Hearth and Hand collection. I think that's why I love it so much. I just love the fact that so much of it involves like natural wood tones and just like wood in general. And then there's this one, $150. This one is actually part of the Studio McGee collection, but it was over here in the Hearth and Hand section. And I love the planter that they put it in. That grayish black, I love that. We have seen everything over here, but I just, of course, just wanted to give you a little. This is today when I was in the store, I was very much like, let's just walk around and see what's what, you know? And then if something caught my attention, this one is $100. I feel like we had not looked at this mirror like really closely and looked at the price or anything. It's nice. It's a nice mirror and it's actually pretty large. I think it's one of the larger mirrors that Hearth and Hand has ever done. So there's that. The Cult Classic Wreath, beautiful. It's either 35 or 40. These vessels down here at the bottom, I own the shorter one. I keep saying that I want to get the taller one as well to kind of put them to match, as my mother would say. But yeah, they keep bringing those back. Like they're not letting those go. So those must have done really, really well for them. I will say sometimes I'll watch like certain television shows and like home type shows. And I will see, or even home staging when I've looked at, you know, homes and things, and they'll have, like, I recognize the Target stuff, you know, of course. We're in here all the time. Like, I'll be like, oh, that's from Target. So I have seen those vases in certain situations, I guess you can say. Here are the new mugs. These are all $5. So we have the ones with the letters on there, and then these colorful ones. This little slug. Is that what they're called? Slugs? I feel like it's something else. Well, of course, mushrooms. How can they not give us a mushroom? And then the multi-slug one, I'm going to keep calling it that. I think that's right. What is that, velvet?
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
I'm not sure. And then, of course, the print of the season, cherries and strawberries. These are all $10. I thought that was kind of cool. So it doesn't matter which configuration you get. The 4 little ones, the 2 larger ones, the 3-pack, they're all 10. And then they have these little lunch boxes with the strawberries. It kind of like basically with the print of the mugs. So that's cute. And then there's these mugs. I kept trying to think of it in the store. Like, isn't this Tabitha Brown? There we go. Oh my gosh, guys. Round of applause right now for me. Round of applause. I believe this is Tabitha Brown's collection. But why doesn't it say that? I literal was looking in the like at every mug. I kept looking like, wait, there has to be something that mentions Tabitha Brown on here. Unless I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I think this is Tabitha Brown's collection, which is very nice, very colorful. Lots of variety in like the mugs, the cups, all the things. And these are $3. So like these cups and the plates are $3, and then everything else is $10. But why doesn't it say Tabitha Brown on there? That was kind of weird. And then I perused myself back to the back of the store where I I noticed, I did all the things, and these are 50% off. All of like the little backyard fireplaces, bonfire, pit fire situations. Look at that one. That one looks like a log. 120. They were putting out all of the back to school stuff, like all the, pencils and notebooks and such. So they are clearing out that section. $58 for that one. That one is cute. They're all really nice. It just really depends on like what you're looking for, like what your style is. That one is $150, but at 50% off, I thought this was like really, really good. This is one of my favorites. Like I really like that one for $43. I thought these things were like super expensive, So for them to be 50% off and for that price to be, look at that, 60. I don't know. I just thought the price point was really good. This one, it's actually my favorite. $70 for this one. It's so cute. Love that. And then this one is almost like a table. It's like the fire pit, but the table at the same time. Like you could probably put a drink on the ledge there. Don't let the fire get to it. It's $115 at 50% off. And then of course they have these little throw pillows, which kind of goes with today, the 4th of July. Happy Independence Day, everyone. These are really cute. They're $12. Look at that. Sailboat and everything. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. And let's keep the party going by clicking on one of these videos right here on the screen. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.